Have you ever met someone who seemed interested but never actually made a move? They weren't cold. They weren't unfriendly. But every time things could have become more obvious, they held themselves back. It's easy to assume they just aren't interested. But psychology suggests something different. For shy people, attraction often creates a strange contradiction. The more they like someone, the harder it becomes to show it. Instead of expressing their feelings directly, they reveal them through small behaviors they don't even realize they're repeating. Here are 5 signs someone likes you, but is simply too shy to make the first move. 1. They always notice you first. Imagine walking into a room. Before you've said a single word, they've already noticed you. Maybe their eyes quickly meet yours. Maybe they stop what they're doing for a second. Or maybe their whole expression changes the moment you arrive. Most people only pay attention to what's happening around them. But when someone has a crush, their brain naturally begins scanning for one specific person. They may not come over. They may not even smile. But somehow, they always know when you've entered the room. 2. They think too much about small interactions. Have you ever sent someone a simple message, and they replied hours later with the perfect response? That doesn't always mean they were busy. Shy people often overthink even the smallest interaction. They reread messages, wonder if they sounded awkward, replay conversations in their mind after they're over. Psychologists call this self-monitoring. When someone's opinion matters emotionally, people become much more aware of how they're being perceived. The conversation may have lasted 2 minutes, but they'll think about it for 2 days. 3. They quietly pay attention to your world. Some people ask endless questions. Shy people usually don't. Instead, they observe. They remember the name of your dog, the music you said you liked, the place you mentioned wanting to visit. You may not even remember telling them, but they do. When someone secretly likes you, they naturally pay closer attention than they realize. Not because they're trying to impress you, because your life has quietly become interesting to them. 4. They create opportunities instead of making moves. Confident people often make the first move. Shy people often create the chance for you to make it. They sit nearby. Stay after everyone else leaves. Find small reasons to start a conversation. Or casually mention something they know you'll respond to. They're not trying to chase you. They're trying to make talking to them feel easier. Sometimes their biggest hope isn't finding the courage to approach you. It's hoping you approach them first. 5. They care more than they let you see. This is probably the biggest sign of all. They rarely say how they feel, but their actions quietly reveal it. They remember important days. Notice when you're not yourself. Check if you got home safely. Celebrate your successes. Worry when something seems wrong. None of these moments are dramatic. Most people might not even notice them. But psychology suggests genuine affection often appears through consistent care long before romantic words are ever spoken. For shy people, kindness is often their love language. Being shy doesn't mean someone feels less. Sometimes it means they feel so much that expressing it becomes difficult. That's why attraction isn't always loud. It doesn't always come with flirting or bold confessions. Sometimes it's hidden inside quiet attention, small acts of care, and countless moments that seem ordinary until you notice the pattern. So if you've been wondering whether someone secretly likes you, don't focus on one big sign. Look for the small behaviors they repeat without realizing it. Because feelings are much harder to hide than words.